Yo, it's King of the Ring Boxing back again with a new video. Woke up very early, well not very early, but earlier than expected for this Junior Fa versus Joseph Parker fight, which happened in New Zealand, and I'm regretting even getting up for it, to be honest. It was an absolute snooze fest from start to finish. Literally not even one exciting moment in that fight. But yeah, I was very disappointed in Joseph Parker's performance. Obviously, I've never heard of this Junior Fa. I'm not going to pretend to even have watched any of his fights, pro or amateur. But yeah, obviously he did not come in with the intent to sort of exchange with Joseph Parker. Every time Parker got on the inside, he tied him up, which was smart to do, obviously. But from an entertainment standpoint, it really just ruined the fight. Obviously, we all know Parker's got very fast hands, so Fa sort of nullified that by essentially tying him up. He was just letting off. Fa was essentially doing his best Vladimir Klitschko impression, getting 1-2 shots off, a jab and a grab, getting 1-2 shots off and then going in for the clinch. Sometimes even lunging in for the clinch, which was very interesting to see. And then obviously we got Parker. This fight showed that Parker's got a very does he even have a positive ring IQ? I'd say his ring IQ is probably in the negatives, because we all know he's got the pace in his hands to cause anyone problems, and what Parker consistently kept on doing was throwing shots and falling in on the inside. He was rushing in, and Fa was essentially tying him up. If Fa had any ounce of if Fa had any know-how, he would have timed an uppercut, because the way Parker was rushing in early was amateurish, really. He was trying to sort of ambush Fa, but if Fa could have timed an uppercut, he would have caught Parker quite a few times, to be honest. But he did fight negative, just tried to tie him up on the inside, which was disappointing to see. And obviously it was more disappointing that Parker kept falling into the trap of getting clinched. He didn't sort of let off his work on the mid-range and then step out before Fa could clinch him. I think if he did adjust accordingly, because obviously before this fight it was being spoken about as if it was going to be an all-out war. Two Pacific Islanders going at it. It's going to be, I think was Fa from Tonga, and obviously Parker's Samoan or half Samoan, so it was touted as being, Samoa versus Tonga, fight for the pride of the islands. But yeah, it was anything but just an extremely negative fight from Fa. But I can't really fault his game plan, because he has never fought at this level before, and if his game plan was to frustrate Parker, then he did execute it quite well. Whereas Parker, you would have thought by now he'd have enough ring IQ to sort of offset what Fa was doing. But yeah, the scorecards, 119, 109, 118, 109 to Parker. Don't know what that judge was watching. It was a very close fight. You couldn't really score most of the rounds. You could have really given it either way. I would have personally liked to, in terms of the way Parker was fighting there, I don't really want to see him in a world stage fight, to be honest. I would have liked it to have gone to Junior Fa, just to have someone new on the world stage, and to also, his negative style would sort of be tricky for anyone, I guess. But yeah, no, it was just an absolute stinkfest of a fight. But let me know what you thought of the fight in the comments below. Do you think Parker did better than what I'm giving credit for? Do you think Fa actually won the fight? I personally scored it a draw. You could have given it 1 or 2 rounds either way, but it was such a messy fight that there's no point even scoring it, to be honest. And fights like that usually go to the A side, which was Parker. But yeah, let me know in the comments below what you thought of this fight. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Obviously each like, each comment and each subscription helps this channel, so I'm very grateful for all of you who continue to sort of engage with my content. King of the Ring Boxing, I'm out.